Have a look at the screen right now. This is a start of battle screen. The battle hasn't started yet. And here is my question to you. What is the percentages or the likelihood that either side wins this battle? I'm going to show it to you at full speed. Then I'm going to show it to you at half speed. Feel free to pause it if you need at any point. But if not, by the end of watching it twice, your job is to predict the percentages of either side winning. Let's go.
No!
And now half.
No!
Okay, pause if you need to, rewatch it if you need to. Now let's go find out exactly what the percentages were of either side winning right there. Okay, officially welcome to today's video. Every scenario I'm going to give you, and I'm going to give you 4, we're going to go to the SAP calculator afterwards and see, without emotion, with emotion taken out of it, were you correct? So, here's how it works. I've punched in, by the way, I was inspired by Grounded's video. You should definitely check that out if you haven't seen it. So, my team on the left, Violet's team on the right, you put in the stats and the things, and then you go bang, simulate, and it gives you a 1000 match simulation odds thing. So basically, I was around 60% chance of winning this, the draw was around 10, Violet was around 30, and if you keep simulating, it'll always be around that mark. Here's what's interesting about this one. I thought in the moment, there's a Scorpion up front for her. God, if my Praying Mantis doesn't get the coconut from the Velociraptor, we're screwed. If it goes to the eel, we're screwed. That's not true. Turns out there were winning scenarios whether the eel or the Praying Mantis got the coconut. That is scenario number 1. We're going to jump on to number 2 now. We're going to speed it up a little bit from here. Okay, clip number 2. Once again, your job is to take a look at what you're seeing right now and predict the likelihood that either side will win. This was actually the very next battle. We're going to play it once in full speed, once in half speed, and then I'm going to show you the results. Let's go. Okay, pause if you need. If not, let's go and check the results. Okay, this one was truly, truly fascinating, if I'm going to be honest. So, I was slated to win this battle about 33% of the time. There was not a single draw, like, drawing was impossible at this point. Basically, I had a 1/3 chance. Violet had a 2/3 chance. I'll tell you why. It's actually quite simple when you boil it down, while it's always around that mark. All of my winning scenarios involve, so the Rhino chilies the Velociraptor, which triggers the Spinosaurus. Basically, if the Spinosaurus gives stats to the eel or the trike, game over, I lose. There's no winning scenarios where that happens. But if the Spinosaurus gives the stats to the Praying Mantis, like it did in this battle, all of my winning scenarios come from that, and all of the losing scenarios come from trike or eel. Isn't that crazy? It literally is just that one. There's like a 1 in 3 chance of where the stats are going to go. If it hits the front guy, I win. If it hits the back two, I lose. That's it. That's simple. Crazy, right? Let's move on to number 3. Okay, for number 3, this one's a little bit harder. I now want you to look at my team and look at my opponent, and I want you to think about what you would do in this situation with 4 gold. I'm actually going to encourage you to pause it, and then only continue this video when you're ready. Okay, pause. Okay, you've made your decision, or maybe you just didn't and you just want to watch. Here's what we're going to do. Here's what I ended up doing. First and foremost, this is how I decided to split it up. I was a little bit patient. However, there was a very clear suggestion. You can actually see it down the bottom right of the screen there from Wombat. He said Cell Blob, buy Cell Crow, take Spino is the obvious play to me. We're going to watch the battle, and then I'm going to show you the chances of what I did versus what Wombat suggested, or maybe what you might have done in my situation. Who knows? Either way, let's go check the battle. Life. Good hit. She's on 1. Oh my god, she's on 1. She's on 1. Okay, let's go check the percentages of me winning that. So according to what I did, now it's a bit of a flawed process because we didn't know what Violet on the other side was going to do. However, the decision I made gave me a 100% chance of victory. But what about what Wombat said? Let's go check his idea. Yeah, nice one, Wombat, you genius. He has now lowered my odds through his clear play to 63%. And 30% chance of a draw. I'm actually being facetious, by the way, because in this scenario, I put the Pelican up front. In his scenario, he brought in the Spino, but the Pelican was still in the team. You probably wouldn't front Pelican in this scenario. You'd probably put it third, at which point you have a 100% chance of winning. So assuming you didn't if you did Wombat scenario and you didn't front your Pelican, you put it in third. What about fourth? You're still a strong favorite, but I think third was the play that players would have figured out. I don't know, I'm just a guy. Either way, that was just sort of a chance to have a little ribbing of Wombat. And now let's get into our final situation. Good luck, people. Here comes situation number 4. Alright, as we start situation number 4, I want to say this actually took a lot more effort than you would think to make this video, so please drop a like and subscribe if you're new. Anyway, we're not now in Violet set. We're from week 3 of this year's Team Tour season. And I'm playing against Dune. Now look at his board. He's got the Star Pack Killers Special. Double Scorp, double Croc. And a big old Dodo with Melon. Now I want you to think in this situation. What would you do? I've already spent all my gold this turn. I'm on lethal. What would you do with the team right here? Okay, I'm assuming you've made your decision. Here's what I did. So, no way, I didn't do that. Wait. Was this your answer? Was this your answer? Question mark? I don't know. I want you to think about what you would have done. And now let's head into the battle. Away we go. There's no... Okay, let's go and see what the odds were on that, because it's very, very interesting. Get ready for this one, because this one is a doozy. Turns out that by putting the Toad and the Spino at the front, and the Triceratops at the back, I managed to read him well enough to give myself actually the edge. The high likelihood was draw, but I was actually slightly higher chance of winning. Now, I think Dune made a mistake. I wonder if his Crocodile was level 2. Let's see. Now he's a slight favorite. Yeah, so he chose to combine Crocodiles, bring in Rooster. Either way, I thought it was really interesting that I managed to find my way into the best thing I could have done. Like, for example, if you swap the Anteater and the Leech, which would be something that wouldn't be, like, all that crazy, right? Simulate. Suddenly he wins every time or it's a draw. So it turns out Leech in 4th position was crucial. It's all about the Leech being able to get through the Dodo. Anyway, those were 4 scenarios. I hope you enjoyed it. I think it's a really, really interesting side of the game that the battles happen so fast that you don't really stop and think about it. And this gives us a moment to. So look, if you want me to do more of this stuff, please let me know. If not, I'll see you in the next one regardless. I hope you have a fantastic day and I'm gone, people. Peace. Okay, I lied. I'm so totally back. On the way out, I was like, wait, what if you put back Leech? Turns out back Leech, you literally either win, you have basically a 2/3 chance of winning, and if you don't win, you draw. Dune couldn't win in this scenario. So to go back to the original question, if you said back Leech and Triceratops, you're a genius! Oh, I never would have seen it. Alright, now I'm actually going, people. Goodbye.